was at the end of the rail line, and when Columbia City itself was a suburb of Seattle. And from 1989 to 2007, this building was home of the Orca School, which is now closer to Wilson Avenue. And I bet some of you were parents and maybe even students here. We would not have been able to make this dream of this gateway possible without Melinda Leonard, the Vice Principal of the Interagency Academy. And I'd like to welcome her up at this time to say something to all of you.
I guess I'll pick the one that's my height here. Can you hear me? Okay, I have a few people to acknowledge, but before I do that, I want you to do what I just did. Think about where you are right now and look around. Just take a moment, turn all the way around. I want you to see what I'm seeing here. I see in this direction a thriving business community. I see, turning around this way, a new grocery store with housing above. I see a farmer's market, which is we have had the amazing opportunity to be a part of for the last 2 years that we've been here. I see a school which enrolls amazing students and has an incredible staff. Students who are young people from our whole community who are just making their way into the adult world and couldn't be in a better place than a community like this where the partnerships are so strong. But turning around behind me, I also see a garden, a school garden that exists in this community and is a place where students are learning to grow food or growing food for the food bank or selling at the market and are just taking amazing steps into their future. But I want us to, there's something about this project that puts it right at the center of something amazing happening in this community, and we're so proud to be a part of it. Let's give a hand to just the place that this is right now. So I want to thank Guy and Shelley for leading this today, but also for making it so easy to partner with the community group that put this together. When our school, Interagency Academy, moved to this site 2 years ago from just several blocks away, but we were approached even before we moved here by a group that had been working on, thinking about, worried about, scheming to improve this part of our school campus. And we were so excited to have the opportunity to work with them to come up with a scheme that would both improve this corner of our campus for the community, but also for our students, because this is a really important part of our campus. Imagine getting off the bus over on Rainier or walking over from the light rail, and you're going to school, and it just didn't really look and feel that great. So we're so excited about tomorrow, our students approaching the school that they went to last year, or coming for the first time to enroll back in school after being out for a while, and approaching this amazing, welcoming stairway, coming up the stairs to a space that feels incredibly respectful to who they are as students and who they will be as adults in our community, and moving through a peaceful, calming space where they may encounter after school, because it is a school space, may encounter neighbors who they can have positive interactions with. It's an incredible addition to what we're able to offer here in the way that we're both seen in the community and how we present ourselves to our young people. I want to introduce and acknowledge folks from the Seattle Public Schools who've been a part of this project. Gretchen Diedecker is standing over here, and you may have worked with Gretchen in the past if you've been involved in a school project. Gretchen is the biggest cheerleader I know for projects that involve the community and the school district together. She knows everything. She knows how to get things done. She asks the right questions and sometimes makes us go do our homework, but it makes our projects better, stronger, and last longer on school campuses. So thank you, Gretchen. We couldn't have done this without you. I want to introduce the principal of Interagency Academy, Karen Andrews. Are you here? Karen, stand and wave. I see a few other interagency staff and administrators. If you guys want to wave your hands, we're all in this in this building part of the time. And we travel around because our school has locations at 12 different locations around Seattle. So when we moved here, the other acknowledgement I make is that our students were involved in creating this. Some of our students went to some of the community meetings that we needed for the neighborhood matching fund process and represented really well. And they were involved in building these tree boxes, which was an amazing opportunity to work with community volunteers and to use some of their real job skills that they've been learning here at school. Our school works a lot with community partners, and I want to acknowledge the Sawhorse Revolution, which helped with the tree boxes, bringing tools and teaching our students to use them safely. And I also want to turn your attention to the garden, which I mentioned behind us here. We've been working the last 2 years in partnership with 2 organizations, Youth Care and Seattle TILF, and they've helped revitalize the garden that I know has thousands of hours of volunteers over 30 years who put love and care into that garden, and it had really fallen into bad shape. And I hope you'll notice that it's been revitalized, and it's a living classroom for our students that's used every single day. We're going to open the gate as soon as I'm done talking, and as soon as we're all done talking, and give you a chance to take a look around there, and we encourage you to take a look and see what we've done. Okay? So lastly, my real job coming up here was to introduce our next person, who is Faye Lasenga, who is a 2015 graduate of Interagency Academy in Seattle Public Schools. And she now works at Interagency. You may see her if you come in the front door. She greets folks and helps them get what they need. And she is going to sing for us an important song.
Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Whoa. I catch my composure. When Melinda